Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyonices, and today we are continuing Virtue's Last Reward. I don't remember where we were. We had done so much last stream. As soon as I figured out how to properly fast forward through all the things that we had already seen, and knowing that the conversations would stop when it was new conversations I'd never seen before, well, that opened up a whole bunch of new territory for me, and it really makes the game go by a lot faster. So I'm very thankful that we found that. But what did we learn last time? We had some bombs. We were going through that route. We had a bunch of bombs. We were trying to figure out who placed them. And at the very last moment, Sigma, the character that we are playing, our POV character, said, "I know who did it," and pointed. Then it said, "To be continued." I think I know, but I don't know. I think it's Alice, because I'm trying to think of who could be in those areas to lay those bombs at all those moments, and she is the only one that comes to mind. So that's where I'm at. However, we have brand new routes to go on. More specifically, we have an entirely new route to go on. We've gone through this side. We've gone through this side. It's time for the middle route. The middle route has about 13 branches it can offshoot from, so I'm very excited how this is going to play out. But let's get going. Yuki! Hello! It's Virtue's Last Reward. Let's party. Let's learn some stuff. Let's solve crime! Hell yeah! 15 hours exactly. Not a single fucking ending. Please let me. Yeah, all of this is nice. It's great even. Please let me leave. Okay. Here's what we know. Here's what we've done. Oh, we do have another route this way. But I believe this is also betraying. I chose betray. No, this is a different door. Right. Okay. So we can still go down the bomb route and see something different. Oh, wow. That's a lot of watching. I appreciate that. Okay, yeah, we can still go down the bomb route and go through, say no here and force a different route, to which we have a lot to do here. I'm curious what happens here, because it shows the end of a route, but it's still a question mark. So it's clearly like one or two dialogue options and then the whole thing explodes. But there's something I have to learn through these that'll let that happen. I still have nothing for this. This says novel, but it required me to put in a password that I do not know yet. So I'm shocked about that. And then what was over here? AB game round 1. Right, that's if I choose betray. Right, this was the other Alice route. This is the route where I learned that I could save both of them, I think. But we haven't found the machine for us to do that yet. So that's where that one is. Okay, cool. So let's say no and go to a different room. No. It's not okay.
Why not?
Because.
No, this is bad. Which door do you want then? The only other choices are A and C.
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover, and we'd go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd be going through the blue door with Alice. So which one did I want? I decided to go with Clover. So this is interesting because it doesn't branch off from this point. There is only one option. I want option A. We'll take Clover, go through the green
What
door.
gives you the power to just decide that? That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
I imagine if I made the other choice, it would have separated Alice and Tenmyoji, and it would have refused.
Ugh, now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm fine with this, because now
until
the
chromatic
split path will be
nine,
to betray
8,
or ally
7.
with Clover. And there's a lot of option past each branch, so I don't think that Clover betrays us. We nodded quickly to one another and split up, but I shouldn't read too much into that. Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice headed towards the red door, while Kay, Quark, and Phi made their way through the blue door. I actually love these two combinations. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me as Clover, Luna, and I ran towards it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Cool. What room are we gonna get this time? We've done, what's on the green side that we've done? I think the treatment center, and I think the, botany area.
Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
But we've never done the treatment center, so this is great.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is.
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Clover, try pulling that lever.
Why do I have to do it?
It might be dangerous. I was hoping you would just wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk. Kind of big, and sure you can handle it. Just, oh, come on, man.
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior.
Get him, Clover.
You're kind of grossing me out.
Get him, Clover. I know you're probably still thinking of yourself as just a girl, but you have to. Oh
You're
my
not
god.
making it any
What
better.
the fuck, dude?
Why don't you do it?
You can't. I don't want to
What
listen
is
to him.
wrong with you? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
Sigma has moments where he's such a normal human being, and then this randomly pops up, and it's like, who wrote that? I sighed heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could manage. It's like it was written by 2 different people simultaneously.
One of the doors opened.
Yeah, just the one on the left.
So I'm not going to the treatment center.
We might as well go through it.
Interesting. Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. I think you could actually manage it with just one hand. Oh, fuck off. Every dialogue when it comes to that switch has been abysmal. It's been awful. Archives! Okay, but we have been here. We've never solved this as a puzzle room, but Phi and I came here at the end of last time. So that's fun.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but...
Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere.
Maybe we can find some clues
I
here.
agree.
All right, let's split up, have a look around. Allons-y. Boop, boop, boop. All right. I love one-room escape rooms. I love them so much. Oops. All right, we got some ink. We have a blue dice. We have a music box. And notebook paper. Oh, I know this puzzle. I know this puzzle. No, we're not putting ink on the music box and then running the paper through it. I don't know this puzzle. Okay, there's clearly books that stand out. One of these things is not like the other. You're right, it's a different color. Have a look. Nice blue hardcover book. Guess the title is The Stairway? Hey, there's something written on the back cover of the book. Go up A502. Isn't there something up there? What is it? I can see from down here. Can't see from down here. Some of the books here are written in Latin. Book is different too. So this one's called Go Up. This one's called The Stairway. B0630. This one too. Yes, it is there. I'm assuming there's a green one. Oh, there's so many. And lion to the su- Oh, are we gonna get the password this route? Are we gonna get the password this route? Management number. Maybe some kind of chart. This is management number. What do you think it means? Well, pretty much the only thing anyone's going to manage in this room is books. It's got the letters A, B, C, and D, and the numbers 1 through 8 running vertically. Well, the bookshelf is 8 rows, and so does the chart. There's a narrow bookshelf on either side and wider ones in the middle. Yes, they're shaped just like the diagrams on the chart. Okay. Well, it's D0703. So it should be far right 07 than the third book in. Right there. Oh, we're just swapping them. Because orange was up here originally. No problem then. Oh, I should have checked this one first. So the sun is C0518. So C518. So I think we're just literally swapping them. So I look at this, yeah, B0630, A0502, A52, Hi, May. Have fun. Yes, please spread democracy for all of us. What was that? I think it came from the other side of the wall. No, that wasn't the wall. I think it came from the bookshelf. What's happening? Open. Open. Yes! Oh, it's 2 floors, isn't it? I had a false belief that it was going to be simple. That's silly of me. I guess it was one of these trick bookshelves where you put the right things in the right place and it does stuff. Like a staircase. Well, if they were nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb them. Top is a lot more narrow than I thought. Should I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Well, if I just hike it up, I think it should be. And I think there's someone down on all fours trying not to look like he's staring up towards the bookshelf. Sigma? What are you doing? I lost contact. You don't wear any. You climb. Okay. Doll? Okay, that's the only thing that's up here. Guess I might as well take it. Huh. Can't really go any further. It's a dead end. You done yet? Was there anything up there? Yeah, I'm heading back down now. So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything like that. Just that stuffed animal? Yeah. That's a funny looking dog. Dog? Pretty sure it's a lion. Is this a lion? Doesn't really look like one. Nah, it's a lion. Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on its back. Let's see what's inside. Memory card. That looks like that goes in here. What's going on here? Showing the dice. Wonder what the puzzle is. Well, there's only one way to find out. Roll the 6 dice to move them where they need to go, choosing which die you would like to move by selecting. You can roll them vertically or horizontally by using the directional buttons. Okay. I need to figure out what the values of them need to be. I think we got 1 plus blue plus green times red. Okay. There's a red dice somewhere. There it is. Ooh. If you put things on both sides, you can compare them, but do we actually have anything to weigh? Well, the scale had a die and a weight on it when we found it. We've got 3 dice. I think we should be able to figure out what they weigh using this weight. Press the X button, use left stick to place the dice where you want them. Okay. So we know this is equal to this, right? They were even when we were there. So is red heavier than green? Green is heavier than red. Okay. Is red heavier than blue? Blue is heavier than red. Thought experiment. Yeah. So blue is the heaviest. Then green, then red. I don't think this scale is gonna unlock a box when we fulfill a certain condition or something. Certainly doesn't look that way. I think we're just supposed to do with is weigh things. Oh, I'm so sorry. I understand what it wants from me now, right? If red is equal to 50 grams, and we know this, green is 100 grams. And blue is 150. So if they're... Okay, perfect. It's blue plus green times red. So it's 5 times 10... Or sorry, 1.5 times 10. It's 150, so it's 1,500 times 5. 30, 60, 75. 7,500. 75,000. Is there no button to submit? Uh-oh. Because if it's 150 times 100 times 50, yeah, that's 75. Or sorry, 150 plus 100. I times the other two. That was my problem. Times 50 is 12,500. Unless we're not going by grams. But that's what that would be, right? Green is 100, blue is 150, red is 50. I'm gonna open the door. Dial will open as soon as I do it. Listen, it might be cheating. But there's only two viable options here, I think. Am I just blatantly wrong on this? 50 grams. They're the same weight. Means that's 100. Makes that the same weight. And that's the same weight. That's 150. Same weight. So 50, 100, 150. Which means it was 150 plus 100 times 50. Yeah, 12,500. So, okay, I'll come back to that. This fucking thing. This is how you would like to move by selecting it more. So effectively, we're creating a dice, right? So for instance, if this is the 1 and it folds on here, or it folds up, it would be 5, right? If this one side was 1, this would be 5. And if that was 5, with that being 1, it'd be 3. That would fold up as 6. So 1, 5, 3, 6, 4, 2. Okay, let's see what I can do. One, 5, 3, 6, 4, 2. Boop, boop. One. I think it needs to be up, though. 1. Six. Yeah. No, that's not why I wanted that. Yeah. Yeah. I keep getting it the wrong way. Guess not. Do you not know where to put the dice? Looks like we need more information. Okay. So I was just wrong. Can you read it? Nope. I'm sorry. You, don't need to apologize for that. What about you, Clover? Of course not. Some books written in Latin. Some books written in Latin. Okay, so the only thing I physically can do is either solve this puzzle or solve the dice puzzle. But hold up. That's not true. Now I'm correct. So it was exactly the thing I thought it was. No, we know the mystery schematic. Okay, cool. So it's 5, 6, 4, 2, 1, 3. Gotcha. I'm just always a little wrong. 5. Stop it. Stop moving. Ah! Five. Six. No! I keep hitting B, so I deselect the dice. Or deselect the dice. And it's fucking me every time. Five, 6, 2. I need to check if it needs to be in a very specific direction. Which is that direction. No, 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 no. Damn it. Come on, 4. Get into the forefront. Yeah. One, 3. Nope, I'm off. I'm off again. There it is. Does the 3 have to be the other way? No, that's exactly the right way. Am I wrong? Five, 6. Two, 4, 1, 3. I've even got them facing all the right direction. What am I doing wrong? If they have to be face down, I'm gonna fucking lose it. They're all correct. Five. Face down 5. Face down 6. Face down 2. Face down 4. Face down 1. No. That wasn't it either. Is there a color specific area for each? Because it doesn't show that. There is a color specific area for each. Okay. They have an order. Should I know this order? Or is it something I haven't found yet? Is it... You need 2 items to get the clue? Ah. You use weights like this to weigh things. I suppose you could do other things with it. Put it in a snowball, you can get a little extra oomph. Green die. Blue die. Okay. So now I need to solve the other thing. The other thing that I think I solved, but I clearly didn't solve. Because 150 plus 100 times 50 is 12,500, which fits, but is wrong. So red plus 50 equaled the same amount as green. That means green is 100. And then green plus 50 equaled the same as blue. That means blue is 150. Oh, are we bedmassing this bitch? I guess we are. Yeah, that's fair. You're fucking right. You're so fucking right. You're so fucking right. Yeah, you know what? Thanks, Yuki. It's a thing I know, and it's a thing every time I see one of those stupid fucking math puzzles, I get mad at everyone for getting wrong. And here I went. Here I was. Fair enough. Book with a bookmark. Nothing on the cover. Wonder what kind of book this is. can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. Well, it's not a total loss. It's a bookmark at least. Maybe we should take that. Cool. Straight to the archives, eh? Love that. Okay. Red, blue, green, red, blue, green. Now we get to figure out up or down. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. But I didn't get it correct. But I didn't get it correct. No, stop completing. Okay. Let's try to have the numbers face down. What's weirder, hold up, is that's the blue. That's the secret one I got. That's not the main one. I didn't even read what it was. Sorry. Pass, archives, sun, star, moon. All right, now we got to get the main password. Which is clearly this. 314265. Let me finish the puzzle before you fucking do this to me. Are you gonna give me the real one? Yeah! Okay. I have a feeling the numbers didn't matter. Or the colors didn't matter. The colors didn't matter. In that one, I just had to do it back to front, not front to back. What do we got this time? First, a map. It says floor B. The other one in the cabin said floor A. So we know this. We got ambidex room keys. Hell yeah. Piece of paper. It has something written on it. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. We know that. Only the key. Let's get the key. Let's get the fuck out of here. You guys ready? Go ahead. I'm all set. 3, 2, 1. For some reason, I count down opening doors. All right, we are off to the warehouse. Cool, we're the ones seeing the warehouse this time. Which is good, that gives us knowledge.
Is this another warehouse?
It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento Mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to 9th, but why?
Yeah, that is weird.
What does it mean?
Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
Conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah,
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor?
Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. Guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep, nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side.
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white.
Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color.
Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse. An ambidex gate has been
An
opened.
ambidex gate has been opened.
Thank you.
45.
What? How the hell did that
Someone on
happen?
one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Let's go yell at Dio. The fuck is this? Interesting. Okay. Never seen that door before. Can we skip through the walking and the map bits? I swear to God. Come on, game, you can do it. I believe in you. All the way. All the way. Don't stop. Don't stop. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yeah, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could...
No sooner were the words out of her mouth. Quark is in trouble.
You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see. He
What? What happened to Quark?
collapsed.
I
It
can't skip
happened
through this, so
suddenly.
there's something new
We were
here.
just searching our...
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and ran off after him.
Quark.
That's good stuff right there. In the archives. No, that was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. Then plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no
So
medicine.
Kay was in the garden.
Oh
this time.
God. Then he's... No.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir? Nothing.
Yeah, because, like, he says grandpa, and they're really funny together sometimes. They clearly have a history, but I don't know if they're related. Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark grab a knife. Quark get angry. Turn to Alice. Alice also angry. Alice bolts. We chase after her. She's not in the lounge. No one here, huh? Damn, where'd she go? No point in complaining. Just need to look somewhere else. And we'll find her in the gardens. In the bee garden. Botanical. Bing. Please stop. Please stop with the fucking doors. Okay, where am I going here? Pantry. Cool. Yeah, I've seen the pantry before. This is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenmyoji, and Dio search this room. Nothing here either. Need to find her quick. She's gonna do something bad. She loses it like Quark did. No one's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden where Phi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through their door. And very conveniently, now the question is, do we find a bomb this time or no? That's the important part. First thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn, she's not here either. This is bad. We'd been searching for Alice for a while, and I'd found nothing. I hoped that nothing had happened to her, but... I searched every corner of floor B. There was nowhere to be seen. Where the fuck did she go? This is pointless. I should get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. So we found her in the botanical gardens twice. Why is she not there this time? What has changed for her to not be there? The first time I was with Alice in a room, in the room prior to this happening. The second time I was with Phi. This time I was with Clover. So I don't know. Now she's really pissed at me? Yeah, probably. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Let's have a look in the rooms. Are we gonna find her dead? We're crossing timelines. First thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
No. No. So the key point to reference is that in the other timeline, she died before the sickness took over, right? So every time in the other timeline, when Quark had gone missing and we found him in the infirmary pods, Quark was still sick, and Alice presumably would have been, but she was dead before it happened. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. do you mean game over? You motherfuckers. No, I clearly have the solution for this. I have the solution because it's a green book that's open. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then, just as I had begun to adjust, it was gone. As if nothing happened. So it was literally just repeat the moment and go back here. Interesting. It was the same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Dude, she's in the crew quarters. Yeah, that has to be it. I set off on a dead run. I just got an achievement, so I know I did something right. Damn it, game, achievements after. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned towards mine, but I didn't get the feeling they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. Just here to help you.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go of the scalpel.
No, I need it to get this bracelet off. Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
Tackle her. Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest.
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I'd apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you all right? Alice, say something. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed like she'd only passed out. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, man. Maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off towards the infirmary. Buoyed by adrenaline is a great sentence. I love that. Just keeping afloat.
All right, please pay attention, everyone.
All right, so same story as when we got
Sigma, huh? What a lucky man you are. You two are going to be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are going to be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm going to choose betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
Quick answer. What do you got for me? Didn't mean to do that.
Is that so?
I kept hitting buttons trying to stop it, and I just kept progressing. Bum, 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 bum. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in the AB room with me. Ooh, if Alice has Ice 9 in her body, does she feel cold to the touch, and would it show on the med scan? That is the absolute right question. So here's the fun thing. Either she doesn't, right? And she is just a caricature of a person. And I think the idea behind that is all of us are. None of us are actually the people. We're all just caricatures of people that should be in this game. Or the only other option is that she does in fact have Ice 9 in her veins. Luna would have seen that and is keeping it a secret for some reason. Really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
Luna, not
See,
helpful.
Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Shut up.
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all three of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
Nope, doesn't work
Why
like
not?
that. Here, take a look at this. Pulled the scrap of paper we'd find out of my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
Found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
Guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Some more rules. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks Betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose Betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized.
I love you so
Just
much.
like when you break the rule.
I wouldn't put it past you.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all three of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you.
Bucko!
Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
Everything in this juncture of time is
5
important. I'm
minutes
tired of people saying
remain
things aren't important.
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
Why wouldn't... If I was here, right? And everyone was worried that I was going to betray Clover, I would just send Luna. Luna would have nothing to gain from hitting Betray. So Luna would be forced to pick ally.
You're staying too?
Yeah, something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark. But with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know?
Interesting.
What the fuck
So
is wrong
she,
with you?
presumably, just like the other timeline, has seen the timeline where I choose the opposite of what I'm going to choose here. Right? So in that timeline that she hasn't experienced yet, but has experienced, she did not get betrayed. Had something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
4
Yeah, we need to
minutes.
move.
Come on. We need to hurry.
All right, you kids, take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
With that, we were off. Why are they sending me? Luna won't say no to me. I gave one last quick nod to Fine Clover before heading back for the warehouse at Dead Run. Ally is the only option here. But I wonder if me hitting Ally forces the game to make Kay choose Betray. But if I betray and stay, Kay chooses Ally. I'm fascinated. Though I guess it doesn't really matter. Dio already opened one earlier.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Luna! 2 more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Start! This is going to be a very interesting vote.
2 minutes remain.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to Ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the no-nerd game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
There's what? Well, what the hell is this? For the first time since I found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched white paint or something similar, but the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. Yes, I had cut myself. Coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's nothing. Went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. Some milk and I spilled it. What? Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Shut up, it's fine, alright? Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth. How could you yell at her, you son of a bitch? But something was wrong. Very wrong. And my head was spinning.
Sigma.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. It's just just don't worry about it, okay?
30
Good. You
seconds
apologize to
remain.
her. You apologize. There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. Took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that.
Ten seconds remain until 9, 8, 7, 6.
Oh,
5,
baby, are you ready for a
4,
fistful of ally?
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Besties for life.
Round 2 of the Ambidex results. Thank you, Ambidex Gate.
Come on, Kay, don't fuck over Phi. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose Ally after all.
Yep. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off towards the projection, but I couldn't move. Glanced around to make sure no one was watching, and I opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit of my hand. What in the hell is this? Couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. I'd never seen blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time I bled red, like any other human being. So why was it that this time it was white? What the hell is happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
On my way. I think this goes back to the robot saying that one of us is a robot. Did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others. Implicitly suggesting
Results
that one of us is a
from
robot.
round 2. Please stop.
God, there's not many of us here. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Allies all around, baby. Let's go.
Points have been assigned.
Oh, this is the best we've
or
ever done.
subtracted. Please check your bracelet to see your updated.
I'm a yellow pear.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted ally. You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose Ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you alright?
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
No, nothing
Hey,
like
man,
that.
it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of Star Keys. There is the.
Yeah, we know how Star
We can
Keys
open
work.
the gates as many times as we want to. Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like, right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah.
God, I love Zero.
Right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out towards them. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. I held out my arm, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
Huh.
Oh, I'm a
So
I'm a
Dio
cyan
and Kay
pear.
are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
Yo, I'm with Tenmyoji for like the first time ever.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo.
Oh, I'm the solo?
So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
I thought I was paired with Tenmyoji. I was so excited. I thought my arm was the last one.
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
You let him know, Luna.
Ah, yes. Phi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. It's a visual novel. Let's
Each one
cut
had
to
a
the
box,
next
just like the doors
dialogue
on floor
box.
A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next
It didn't
set
even
of
show us the
chromatic
doors. It just showed a map of them traveling and then cut back to this.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, you see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
So if I'm a red solo,
Good.
I would need cyan? I think cyan,
Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit.
which I think is Tenmyoji.
I want to check up on
So
Clark
yeah,
and
I was
Lewis.
correct, but also wrong.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
What will you two do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. Managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything, I promise. It's nothing.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Okay, goodbye. Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Tenmyoji and Kei quickly followed. In only moments, all 3 had disappeared. Bye. Don't mind us. So, what was it you want to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act like as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
Okay.
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
Is Luna gonna kill me? As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Is Luna gonna fucking kill me? That'd be crazy! Oh, this is nice. I'll die here, it's cool.
You know this place?
Yeah, well, sorta. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors.
I believe that's exactly the point of this room.
I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
Luna, if you break my heart, I swear to God.
Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
I've never been more tense to hear the softest and nicest voice in the world. Oh, that's a bad cut. So what'd you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment, then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key on the bottom and it made almost an imperceptible winding noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. Nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really.
I'm fucking scared.
So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Luna, Happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
Yeah, well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tiltil and Meitel? Tiltil? I don't know. Get asked to find a bluebird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world. Or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually, they give up and go home. But when they wake up, the bird is in a bird cage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story, and it teaches a simple lesson.
Like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird.
Mm-hmm.
In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
Uh-huh. There's more?
Yes. When Tiltil and Mittel try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Whoa. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while. But in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
Understood.
You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil. You know,
What?
the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
What's with the music? Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
No! What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Room 2 in the crew quarters?
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. First place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice, and then you rushed her to the infirmary, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me this then. How do you know about the garden? Just now, you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice, didn't you?
I don't think she's aware. I think she just caught me in a lie. I think she was I think she killed Alice. I think she killed Alice.
That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Yeah. You did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human.
Holy shit.
And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
Yeah. For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitation. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot. Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Don't bring Asimov into this.
They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Rule 1, robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2, a robot must obey any orders given to it by a human, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Yeah, I heard about those before. It's just an ideal, though. You could work towards that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how much you program them. Robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Tests?
Yes. Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, the thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. When I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me. Sorry, but
Vi?
can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Is the bomb here? Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes.
Welcome.
How long have you been here?
Just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No, were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
Followed the line of her finger. Yeah, there it is. On the tree. Shit, this is...
Antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entire... Look at the number on the side.
Yeah, it says 01.
And then
We know this. Then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
you're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
Indeed,
Can't be
we
sure,
are, Luna.
but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. Means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Taking a walk. You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret, so I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course, you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
So who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. What the fuck was that scene? I've never been more scared and then filled with love at the same time. It was a weird combination of emotions. But all it does is reconfirm Luna's the goat. Clover and Tenmyoji. Kay and Dio. And of course Alice and Quark. Both seem to be sleeping peacefully. You'd never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. All right, everyone listen up. incredibly intelligent. I hadn't thought for a second that it was weird to say I've been in this room before. But oh boy, did she pick up on that quick. I thought what she was going to say was it's weird that I went straight to Alice. Because in the other timeline, it was her that had killed her, and she was questioning why I went straight there and ruined her plans. But it doesn't look like that's where that was going. She had literally caught a lie. Incredible. And how, judging by the number of the 2 bombs we'd found so far, there was probably a number 2 bomb out there somewhere too.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivate. If you enter that password, you see it, if we can, then
Yeah.
we can.
So
And we
if
don't
have
have the key
password,
this time.
We can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
And no one went to the reactor room this time.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to
We're back to this
deactivate the
point. We're back
bombs.
to this point.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
I wonder if me finding out here lets me open the other path. Or if it's gonna fucking cut us off again.
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
I'll go first.
Huh?
Wait. You only need to search one person. Ah, we're doing it again. Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was
How
saying
can
them.
you... There's no way...
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze, nodded, and turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. Gonna fucking cut again. You did it. The room was suddenly silent. You son of a bitch. One of these routes, I'm going to get this. And if I'm looking at all the routes I've done so far, oh shit, there's a whole thing over here too. No, but I don't have this. Because this was... What was this? There isn't enough medication. Right. And then both of these were I know who did it. So this has to be I know who did it. Unless I know who did it is way off over here, but that'd be weird because we clearly have distinct storylines for each part, right? On this side, we're dealing with cryptic passwords, we're dealing with disappearances, and we're dealing with direct deaths. Murders. And the old woman. The old woman was the main thing that drew all of this story, this line together. And this line is all about bombs. We knew nothing about bombs over here. Only bombs over here. So this side is going to have its own distinct storyline. So unfortunately, what this means is I'm going to have to betray Clover. I don't want to do this. I'm very angry that I have to do this. But we got to get unending on this side, right? Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I see others filing out of the rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. I hate it. I feel so bad. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No, it couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was losing thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? You want to see the results?
I already know what they're going to be.
Her usual warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen betray or because she'd noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say. It's because you chose betray. And with that, she was gone. Turn back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed towards DK, Dio, and Tenmyoji.
Result, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like a real piece of shit here. Oh, I hate this so much.
Points have, please.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
I'm wincing here from Pixels being mad at me. There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betrayal of my own volition, but had I really? Had I really pressed the button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Fuck you, don't blame me. How dare you? Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare? Couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up. I saw the others staring at my hand. Shit. Quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved towards me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human?
No, what'd he say? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
Swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
No. That seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just program you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. Didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so!
God damn it, I'm an idiot. Let go! Let go of me! I was no match for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. Desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go! It's all some kind of mistake. It's a conspiracy.
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Get off me!
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No, don't! Ugh. I wake up in the infirmary. First thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. It must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. A glass vial labeled Soparil was attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? Glanced around the room. It was empty except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other things, two very important things, were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand. For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm not screaming. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. We didn't have to do that. We didn't have to do that. Okay, well. I refuse to betray Luna. I refuse. So we're going back here. What did we do before? We did pink, or we did magenta, and we did cyan. It was time for yellow. With Tenmyoji. Thinking we'll go through the yellow door. Sound good to you guys?
Fine.
That means Dio and I will go with Alice.
And we'll be going through the magenta door. All right then.
Better than getting stuck with that crusty old fart, I guess.
So, Clover, Luna, and I will be going through the cyan door.
If you two hurt Luna, I swear to God.
I don't get to go with Alice? I'm sorry. I'll try and stay out of the way.
I don't really mind you, but the K guy seems really suspicious.
We're all meeting one another for the first time. Aren't we equally suspicious?
Hey, I'm nothing like you.
10
It's a fair
seconds
statement.
Remain. 9, 8, 7.
All right, so
We
we
to
completed
go.
the entire
doors are
right side and got
closing.
zero info out of it. Come on, guys, move.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors.
Other than the fact that I am indeed a robot. Or bare minimum, my arm is. Interesting. And now we have the infirmary for the first time. All right.
So this is the infirmary?
Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all.
The hell? Why is there an infirmary right next to a
Well,
warehouse?
it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt.
What workers?
Did you see the size of that place? A little big to just be somebody's garage.
And you're saying people work here?
Maybe not now, but judging from the lack of dust, someone was here until recently.
There's a door in the back.
Think it'll open?
No way.
How can you be so sure?
Just look at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say?
Lock.
Ugh, no dice. It's not moving.
Are you blind? It says lock right there.
Yeah, I just thought, maybe I could force it open.
Right. Let's have a look around, okay?
Yeah, good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere.
Let's get started. Ah. I'm still reeling over that conversation. I'm still struggling with it. Okay, what do we got here? Metal coin-like thing. Love that. It's a notebook. Maybe there's something important in there. No, I flipped through it earlier. All the pages are blank. Huh. Can I look through the drawers? Nope. Just brings me up top. All right, what do we got? We got an atom. Looks like some kind of handheld scanner. Doesn't appear to be on. Might be a part of the thing it's sitting on. Thinking we turn this on? Yeah, I might be able to use it then. Look like a power button. Try pushing it. Why do I have to push it? Well, it might be a trap or something. That makes me want to push it less. Fine, I'll push it then. No, I'll do it. Ah, fine, I just need to push it, right? Please do. The screen is white. Handheld scanner. Okay, now that we got the power on, what are we supposed to scan? How about that square hole in the sheet? Part that's been cut out? Sure, why not? Okay. See, when I scan part of the bed, a letter shows up here. Probably a bunch of metal plates or something in the mattress. I think the scanner's just reading the letters carved into them. Maybe. My point is you're not going to get anywhere doing that. You need clues. I sure do. Alright, we got a scalpel. Wash basin. It's empty. Worn out key. Oh my god. This is a laser gun, isn't it? No, it's an injection gun. Pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a gun-shaped thing that gives injections. Should we take it with us? Nah, it'll just ignite fires of war. Besides, all it's gotten is some saline solution. You can inject someone with it if you want, but it won't do anything. Right. Won't do anything. What do we got here? Look at all these blocks. Cover's gonna keep us from grabbing them, though. There are 3 empty slots. 5 times 5 minus 3 is 22 blocks. I can see 4 different icons. There's the blue capsule, the yellow powder, the red liquid, and the green tablet. Hey, check this out. There's a couple of keyholes in the bottom corner. Not sure what this thing is, but I guess we'll need to unlock those keyholes before we can get much out of it. I conveniently have a key. This is half of a key, so I need to find the other half of a key. 3 blue, 2 red, 5 yellow. So that means, all right, give it a shot. 3 blue, 5 yellow. Nope. Oh, I've seen them before. So some of them are missing. Some of the ones that are missing are also those. Okay. Deal with that when we deal with that. What's this? This tubocurarine on the label. Yeah. Muscle relaxant in our bracelets. Good. Bunch of bottles of medicine. This thing is full of medicine. None of them have labels, though. I don't have any idea what's in them. Maybe we should just pick some and take them. No, it's dangerous to mess with medicine you don't understand. So we'd be committing a medicine. Sadly, Sigma's joke was critically trepanned. Not very generous with other people, are you? Cool. Jar with white liquid, eh? What do we got here? A mirror. Can't see anything out of it. It's too dirty. Oh my god, there's dihydrogen monoxide coming out of the faucet. Can you just call it water like a normal person? I'll turn it off for a bit. While I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Ooh, hello. Obviously. Piece of fabric sewn in here. Same pattern material as the bed sheet. Does someone attach a sheet to the sheet? Guess so. Why would someone do that? I don't know. That's the mouse. He's a rabbit. Good chat, gang. Glad we did that. Okay, so I physically can't turn around all the way. I have to do this. Any further, I can go this way. The heck is this? This is AED. It's an AED. Adult erotic doctor? Kidding. Stands for automatic external defibrillator. Use it to try and restart someone's heart if they go into cardiac arrest. It uses electricity. Yes. Your heart stop, sure, it might be useful, but right now, don't think so. Cool. Well, we have the key. Let's open the thing. Figure out what the fuck we're doing here. Well, that went easy enough. Whoa, what just happened? The whole thing moved out of the wall just a couple inches. You pull it out? What do you mean pull it out? Huh, yeah, it looks like I can pull the case out. Let's have a look at it, shall we? Move the red, green, and blue blocks to squares that correspond with their colors. Move the 3 blocks up and down as well as sideways by using directional button. Ah. Come on. Oh, that was beautiful. Ha! Piece of cake. This was a passable performance. Good work. Why do I get the feeling your heart wasn't in that? Hey, did you guys see this? Moving those blocks seems to have filled in the empty spaces from the front. Oh, yeah. So now we have 5, 6, and 2. Okay. What do we got in here? Oh, yeah. Open sesame. Well done, Sigma. Something in here. Found a note. 312. Okay. Okay. It was worth a shot. So there is another puzzle that has to do with that, or it wouldn't let me touch it. All right, let's take the scalpel to this bed. I think the scalpel might do the trick here. What the hell? This thing is filthy. Looks like something's been written on it, but we can't read it like this. Oh, is that so? I need to wash that sheet with the water? Yeah. I don't know, it looks like a pretty stubborn stain. I don't think water's gonna cut it. Well, we won't know unless we try. Damn. Guess it's not gonna be that easy after all. Told you so. How about if I... Maybe the drain isn't very good? Hey, we got stuff for that. This thing looks pretty old. Push the knob, water comes out of the faucet. Okay, so the medicine is not medicine. That's good to know. Can I combine these two? It was worth a shot. What do we got here? Pretty big screen. Not showing anything, though. Some arrows down here. Ah. Yeah, it's a card reader. Okay. Cool. Very desky. Ah, I love that. All right, what do we got going on here? Huh. Looks like someone cut a square out of this sheet. What do you think it means? Didn't they put that nasty sheet on the bed? Well, yeah. I mean, it looks like the right size and everything. Don't you think we should look at it a little more first? I feel like it's not going to do much to try and put them together right now. I agree. Medicine jar full of white powder. Cool. I want to inspect more of the deck. Give me the gun. Oh, What's this? Some sort of clipboard? It's a memory card on here. Oh, there it is. This is drawing supposed to be. Hey, we found that. Okay. A, B in a bowl. Okay, so there's another medicine. Well, you don't have to tell me what to do. I know what's up. Thank you. That's the first time someone said that. And it's correct. White powder in medicine bottle, B, water. You mean the thing I tried earlier? Okay. A bunch of bottles. Is there any empty bottles that I could fill with water? Oh, I see what it wants me to do. I'm silly. That's on me. I was like, man, if only I had a bowl. I sure did. Pretty clever, right? I don't know if you call that clever. I think a 3-year-old could come up with that plan. Just do it. Water. All right, now I just pour the water in. Hey, I got bubbles. Just soak the stained fabric in this. Okay, so I combine that with the other thing. 3, 1, 2. So blue, red, yellow. Blue, red, yellow. So blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, let me put the fabric on it. Cool. Now we use the scanner. Ta-da! Awesome! Looks like that did it. Huh, good work. Screen changed. Huh? Wait a minute. You seen it too? Yeah. There was something like this in the AB room. Symbols are all different though. Take it, you two saw one? Yeah. Use a password like this to open the safe. Okay, we know all this. However, what did we learn from the last one? We learned that there was so we can get cured with those. We can get crude. That'd be funny. It was worth a shot. I've already solved this puzzle. I sure have, but there is another solution somewhere. And if I look at this, there's another puzzle to this. There's another puzzle. What is it? Each of the blocks has one of these medicine icons on it. Okay. So we know 256. That is a thing we know. There's something I'm not seeing here. What is it? 256 gives me the normal code for the bedsheet. The only thing a new code could get me is a different way of inputting those letters, right? That's the only thing it can get me. So it has to be a different word in the combination of those 5 letters. Cured and what did I have the other time? Rude. Those are the only 2 I can think of making. Druce, not a real word. Decur, nope. Roost. Rudek. Reduc. Recud. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing what the other solution is here. Is there something I'm blatantly not seeing? You have a hint? I would love a hint. Hints are great. We love hints. So I can't. I'm in an infirmary. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yuki, I'm gonna need you to be brutally honest with me right here. Am I the idiot? Is there a word that's just punching me in the face that I'm not seeing? I have the right letters. Okay. Cured was the normal code. We got cured. My mind's going. Sorry, wrong letters. There is another word. Okay. So it is the wrong letters. Great. So I need to figure that out. There's nothing there anymore. I have nothing in my thing anymore. Big monitor hint, white powder, medicine bowl, water. Color for note has 312. which we know makes that. That's what that's from. Ugh. There's different letters. What am I not seeing here? There's 5 blue, there's 2 red, there's 6 yellow. I don't know any other way to interpret that. If it's by row or by column, right? Like there's only 1, 2, 3, 2, and then 3. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they ever make us look for that? It's a 5-letter word, so maybe if I do that on the grid, 2, 2, 1. Like these two, this. I'm gonna say no on that one. The yellows had 2 on their spots. The reds only had 2. So I don't know if that one helps me. Do I have another piece of fabric? I don't. Should I have another piece of fabric? The bed. It looks Betty. Not particularly. It's none of those. I'm going to assume by solving whatever the other puzzle is here, it gives me a secondary piece of fabric. That is what I would assume. Fuck you, blank notebook. Give me this back. Okay, so I need to solve this puzzle. This puzzle that has given me really no reason to assume anything other than what I'm seeing at face value. And no real direction as to why I would input the numbers differently. Right? Unless we just put them, input it in order. Blue, red, yellow. But that's the same puzzle. It's empty now. I need this one to open. What am I missing? There's a whole bunch of green ones. Does that have anything to do with anything? Are the spaces important? Is their position on the board important? Like I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. And 12. It's 12 green. Does it have info? Because everything I looked at just told me there's a bunch of medicine. this could be... a rack of medicine. Thank you. So let's just assume 10 yellows and 4 reds, right? Let's assume 10 yellows, 4 reds. There's no fucking way it would make me count all the whites, right? There's no way. No. I would safely assume oh, so it is that ridiculous? It is that ridiculous? Good. I love that. All right, lay it on me. Just lay it on me. What do they say is supposed to be the big clue that cracks this wide open? Because I'm not seeing it. Those are different answers. What the fuck? 221, 257, and 983? In what universe? Oh, you're hurting me, are you? Your first puzzle is supposed to have a clue. Maybe my first puzzle. What's my first puzzle? Isn't it like this puzzle? Okay. Just gonna put that back. I can pick it up for some reason, and that it feels like that's telling, but it wasn't letting me place it in the only two places that it would make sense to place it. So the medicine case shift is supposed to have a clue. Like when I was tumbling everything, that's where the clue was supposed to be. So I missed that. A democracy. How we all doing? We may hit the puzzle so bad with almost no clues that even Yuki, looking at a guide right now, is confused how the answer is the answer. There's a secondary answer to this. What is that answer? You also missed one of the best scenes in the entire game. So absolutely watch that back later. Huh. I'm trying to look at like the halves. But other than yellow, it doesn't change the answer. And in fact, with yellow, it makes it a 12, and 12 is not a number that exists on that scale. All right, just give me it. Just give me it. This is garbage. There's no... Yeah, this one really picked up. And also, it super helped learning how to skip everything. Brutally honest, super helped. Oh, dun, 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 dun. I feel Yuki may have gone MIA, and that really hurts me right now. I will input random fucking buttons until this whole thing works. I will do it. Yuki. Yuki. What did I just achieve? You did give me the answer. I don't know if you consciously knew that or that was part of the jokes, but it worked, and hooray. Oh, are you looking at a guide that like tells you how to like is a no spoiler guide, so it guides you how to get to the place? Oh. So we just got that off dumb luck? No fucking way. Holy shit. Seems you figured it out. Screen showing something again. So, in your own way, how does the game, what did that say I was supposed to do to figure that out? Okay. Moon Star. Unbelievable. You missed it too. Like, what sucks is the last 2 hours have been so good that coming in at this moment is upsetting, however, very funny. It's about counting pills. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Trying to find a way if that made sense. And it doesn't. Okay. Now, also, in the game's kind of defense, it's only the hard mode puzzles that we've ever really struggled with. Except for the archive room, where we struggled trying to figure out the main one. Well, we didn't struggle trying to figure out. It just took it was a moving puzzle and it took a while to get there. All right, first we got map. We know what floor A is. We're all good here. 2 cards, Ambidex room. Here are a few more rules. Yeah, okay. This is learning how we're allowed to walk through everywhere. And this is about the Radical 6 infection, which is cool. So now we know about it ahead of everyone. Wait, quarantine? No way. Look, we can talk about this later. Right now, we need to get out of here as fast as we can. Forget it. Just do what I tell you to do. The last thing in the safe is probably the key. So we can finally get out of here? She's nodding. Cool, let's go. Three, 2, 1, and we're out of here. Another elevator, huh?
Hey, someone's coming.
Squad! Oh.
With Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along, looks like.
What's going on here?
We bumped into them a little while ago.
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you too?
Let me see the map.
Is it going to show me both? I'd like it if it didn't. You sons of bitches. No, I get it. All 3 routes ended up here.
Map. It's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
Crew quarters?
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
There's a lounge? Anyway, ours was in the infirmary.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
And all of this should be the same, so it should let me skip it. Except it never lets me fucking skip elevator bullshit. So everything here up to AB, the first AB game, should be the same.
What the?
Yeah.
Well, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
Right.
Oh? Did it say? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those. Found it in a safe in the lounge.
Woo! Here we go!
This is the infirmary then. We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh, well, that sounds great. Maybe I'll go have a drink later.
What the hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
Wait, Grandpa? And we know this, they're actually related. Someone behind the divider was talking to someone as well. Snuck a look around.
Do you think there's a connection?
I can't be sure yet, but there's no way this is all just coincidence.
Yeah, there's even a 0.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters, and fast.
Ooh, this route's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I agree. They've probably figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll find us?
Let's hope so.
How are these two connected? Yeah, I feel like there's a path I haven't seen yet where all the info we've given is turned against us, and Phi knows that. What is my preferred type of cake? Ooh. I do love a carrot cake. That's a S tier cake. I love you, Zero, but I can't do this every time. I will do the...
What the hell were you yelling at?
She's back! Strawberry shortcake, another great cake. I'm a big fan of Black Forest. Love a Black Forest cake. Yeah. Black Forest. Okay, well, we know about the dead lady.
Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy.
Right, okay. When you skip dialogue and you don't remember it all, you get weird lines. You get lines like that first half, and you're very confused. But like, also yes, but also okay.
Come on, boys, let's go.
We should have a very similar dialogue. Confused, but yeah, but all right. She might be old, but she's still a woman. Yes. Huh? Okay, so we've got the old lady route in this one, which was the left side. Are we gonna get old lady and Bonds? Because that's a fun one. Kind of don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago.
Are you worried there's a ghost or something? No.
Doesn't it bother you?
I don't believe in ghosts. I feel bad that she died, of course. But there's not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Damn, you're pretty cold, you know
I
that?
prefer bold, but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way.
That's pretty much the definition of cold.
Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in.
If you're correct, there won't be bombs this route. Oh, wonderful. But if I chose a different partner at this... Oh, no, because this entire route is dependent on me choosing Tenmyoji. Okay. Find a ghost or something?
No, look at the screen. There's something there.
The screen? Whoosh. And there goes the door.
Yep.
For example, Siggy and that.
Okay, this is only different because there's different names.
After all.
What?
Okay then. I think that about does it. Well,
Actually, there's a little bit more, but
we'll just have to wait, I guess.
You never played Gen 4? Great game. That's great, though.
After all. No.
That's a fun little birthday gift.
Didn't you hear me?
Did you have a good birthday? Was it a good birthday, May?
Remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be. See you later. Have a nice trauma.
We don't have time to rock, paper, scissors.
Love to hear it. Good. I am the same. I don't put a lot of energy into it. You know, I'll message friends, and if they want to go get a drink or do something, cool. I try not to make a grand thing out of it. Sometimes I've often organized like a cottage weekend that fits around the same time because I'm a summer baby. But never particularly for my birthday, just as an outline, like as a here's an excuse.
We have to decide who's gonna press the button.
And you think that's a good way to decide.
Just shut up and do it. 1, 2, 3.
Scissors.
Paper.
Let's go. Looks like I won.
So what are you gonna pick?
I guess
We're
Ally?
playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
Guess not.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
We'll be down to 1 point each. That's not hopeless. I mean, sure, we'll be a little further away from the goal, but all we gotta do is earn those points back.
And when will we do that?
Okay, well, I don't actually know, but it's pretty obvious that we'll be playing the game more than once. After all, we can't get the 9 BP if we don't.
10 seconds remain.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
3.
Easy.
2.
I've never played a game with Tenmyoji. And we always ally. We always. I love that you picked Turtwig. Turtwig
Round 1
rules.
of
Turtwig
Ambidex
is the
game
goat.
has been completed. Results will be displayed in. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. What had happened to make them like that?
So you chose Ally, huh?
You don't get to complain. I won, remember?
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
Aw, you worry too much. Sure, Tenmyoji chose Ally
See,
too.
that's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
Better than misguided negativity. I don't know.
Yo,
I was about to...
what's up?
What's up?
Ziggy!
Zero!
No!
Woo!
Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
Yeah!
We're about to announce the results.
It makes me so happy. There's no reason it should, but it does every time.
Fine.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get Ambidex Robbery!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
You know, I just want to hang out with the AI Zero. Wow. Tenmyoji, no! This is a very different game.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Sigma. Phi, I'm sorry.
Why? Tenmyoji, why? I trusted you.
Look, I said I was sorry.
See, I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Tell me one thing, Tenmyoji. Why'd you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered.
Oh, right, I forgot, yeah.
I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice?
You, in fact, absolutely had a choice. Your choice was ally and betray, and you chose betray.
Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Tenmyoji shuffled off, the same weight I'd seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose Ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the...
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray?
No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button!
I can't wait for the plot twist that, in fact, this was correct, and Dio did not do anything.
I'm telling the truth! I promise!
Sure, the cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Fine. You just wait.
Alice turned her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
I moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. Seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Forget it.
I just realized what they did.
I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
I'm going on a murder spree. No. No, you did not hurt Luna. The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. It was a grim omen of darker times to come.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think?
Well,
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or maybe.
yeah,
it's
why
one of
am
us.
I going?
I get it. Sigma, Phi, if any of our beep.
What?
What the hell? This.
Have you made a home on my mic arm? You son of a bitch. Alright.
Mine's
I'm magenta.
too.
Clover's a pair.
Me too.
With Quark. That's
Hey,
cool.
Wait, it wasn't just the color that.
I'm a solo now.
Oh, Clover and I are the pair. Okay, cool.
I'm a yellow.
I didn't read that
pair
at
now.
all.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah.
Okay, Luna and Phi are together. That's good. That's good because Luna will survive. Because Phi will not lose.
Says pear, and the color's cyan.
Oh, this is a different spider. This is a much smaller spider. The one the other day was big. He was not small.
When did the.
Backstory, backstory, backstory. All right. Go talk to everyone. What's up in the lounge?
Ah, Sigma.
Hello.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
No one likes you. What are you telling me for? Oh yeah, you were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Oh, you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay, how about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on. It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
That's the moon. Different strokes, I
It
guess.
appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse.
Yeah, Saturn isn't part of
The
this.
cover says the eclipse can be observed on December.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? 6 days from now,
6
right?
days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it is. Depends how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew. Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end.
Well, do I have a story for you?
Who fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything?
Nope, we got squat.
You were looking, though, right? Hey, answer me.
Oh, I mean, we weren't wasting time. Just asking them what they found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
You know what? You're exactly right, man. It's not his fault that he's stupid. It's that he chooses to abrasively embrace it. Oh, I almost forgot. Take too long to explain. Let's have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6?
Read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus, the W at the immediate...
We know this. Cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
I don't know. Doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body feels kind of weird too, now that you mention
That's
it.
probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah, it just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Very good, Dio.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene.
Oh, my poor dear Dio, how wrong you are again.
Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
Got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something.
Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No. Bet your money an article like this was front page news. Too big of a story. I really don't think they put full page ads on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that. And I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
I bet you can.
If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
Oh, buddy, and you are pathetic.
I suppose you do have a point.
You are very pathetic.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about a pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something. Yep. You could say it was on the news or something.
You're right. We would have heard about it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And what's wild is, there are people in this room that I'm in that would refuse to believe it. Just like now. How fun is that? All right, let's have a look around, see if we can find anything else.
Good idea.
I'll be off then. What about you guys? Consensus seemed that they intended to remain. All right, see you later. Where are we going? Go back to the infirmary. Whatever, nothing matters. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da, bum, bum. All right, who's in here? Clover and Alice?
Sigma, huh? What do you want?
What? Just came by to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Why would I do
Because
that?
I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fire down to 1 BP.
Yeah, that's hardly reason to kill
Maybe.
you. It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. So is it just you
On
here?
this side of the divider, yeah.
This side.
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, Lydia was murdered, you mean? Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why's that?
What, isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
We're all going to die. The already dead person is less of a problem. Just because we got a lot of other stuff to think about. You blame him for being a little single-minded? Trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing
Oh,
him.
just trying to survive, huh? Then don't you
Yeah.
think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium. The bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her.
The fuck is neodymium?
Who else could it be?
Ooh, Roserade is good. Problem is you don't get Roserade till way later. Like so much later. Zero's one of us. You're saying one of us murdered the old lady? Saw it too, right? Person in the gas mask?
Yeah,
You notice anything?
not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah, we were.
Your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
What if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something
I'm
else.
pretty sure it won't.
No, but I think the evolution into from is it Badu that starts? I think that first evolution is late.
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
Got something to do with you then?
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
What? There's nothing suspicious about me.
All right, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
All right, fine. I'll just ask Quark.
Hey,
Quark!
stop it. Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa, you're getting more suspicious by the... I'd started towards the partition as I spoke with the intention of finding Quark. Found him as I rounded the divider, but... he was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
Is it? Do I just not know my Pokemon? I thought it was a late evolution, then a stone. You look back confused. Maybe just because my friendship was love. Always.
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand. My head
Fast?
felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Uh-huh. You sure you're
I
okay?
think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. Temyoji, what the hell were you thinking? Can't let Quark back here.
Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Anyway, you really sure you're okay now?
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
We're in a death game. Looks like you're doing fine. Guess we don't have anything to worry
Yep.
about.
Come on, let's get back to work. I'm
Nothing
guessing
to
you
worry
didn't find
about.
a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
Nice.
Go check on the others then. The Miyoji, keep an eye on him,
You
alright?
think I need you to tell me that?
Hey, fuck you, man. I'm so fucking tired of these people. Grinned and turned towards the exit. God forbid I just try and help. Or be a nice person. Or, you know, do anything. I got some asshole fucking biting at me. You just betrayed me, dropped me down to 1 BP, refused to tell me a damn thing, and then treat me like an asshole.
Sigma.
Fuck you. Still not as bad as Alice, though.
Well, have you found anything?
No. What about you?
Nothing.
I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Right? Don't be so excited. Hey, there's something I've been wondering about. So, what exactly is the deal with the
What
two
do
of
you mean?
Well, you obviously know each other
Yeah,
pretty well.
we do. We're half sisters. Any chance you'd buy that one?
Then what
Sorry.
do you think we are?
I didn't feel like playing games. What's a headquarters supposed to
What?
mean? Heard you talking in the infirmary. Isn't it about getting in touch with headquarters?
Alice, what should we do?
Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Okay, where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
Why not? Some sort of secret government project you can't talk
You
about?
can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Does it have something to do with Zero?
Why would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary, there's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you two were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Tell me what's going on here.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
You mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game.
Finally!
The rules were different, but it was called the Nonary game too. Oh, wait. I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that Nonary game also called themselves Zero.
Whoa, hold on there, Clover. Give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place?
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second Nonary game?
No,
It's my third.
it's my third.
Yeah.
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
Wait. What do you... That means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean you guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these Nonary games must have decided they wanted you to play a third one.
No, I don't think so. Because the
Why not?
game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first Nonary game has already been arrested.
Oh, good. Ace is in jail. What about the second one? Said there was 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but
Then it has to be
no,
them.
I really don't think so. Because they already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another Nonary game.
Okay, well that makes no sense. And it didn't at the time. Let me see if I have this straight. The Nonary game has already been done twice by different people and for different
Yes.
reasons.
Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the Nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero?
I don't know.
Not good enough. You've got to think. Clover, you're the key to figuring this all out, but you've got to
But
think.
I don't know. Oh, the gas mask.
The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too. What about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me.
Oh, is it late? Does it not show? Do you not get a shiny stone until like fucking level 40 or some shit?
That's what happened a year ago.
Right before Gym 6? Okay, so 30-ish.
And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
Whoa, then it has to be the same
But
person.
I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice. None of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. You sure you never met any of the other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmi, but... Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
If it's 7, I'll lose my fucking mind.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
Then before one of us could break the silence, Temioji? What's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
She's not
Oh,
here.
did Quark collapse?
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Already? Kay's ace would be crazy. How is he not in prison?
He just collapsed.
I have zero evidence. None of us have any. Wild accusations are the best part of this game.
I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me.
Okay.
Right.
We bolted out of the crew quarters and headed toward the lounge. And Luna. I thought it was about to give me to be continued. I was gonna fucking scream. Whole process only took a few minutes. Machine scan Quark's body. Yeah, we all knew this.
Well, I feel so terrible. Quark hasn't... Oh no.
Felt my stomach lurch. Don't tell me.
He's been infected.
It won't let me skip this, so apparently there's something new here. You heard of this virus? Radical 6,
Yeah.
I mean?
They have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No, that can't be right. Quark can't be...
You know, everyone else's mouth tracking is bad, but
There must be
Temioji's is
something we
just
can do.
next level.
How can we cure him?
Well, the atoms, it's the only way to...
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, we didn't find anything.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh god.
Crazy, I
He's-
can't skip anything. With the tortured Sai, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank god.
Oh, I can't skip this either.
You're awake.
Get away from...
What?
I can't...
After what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it all... I have...
But...
Like...
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart.
No!
Okay, we did get a hold of him.
Right.
On it.
Me... Let go...
What the hell are you doing? Get over here.
Oh.
Okay, but we've seen all of this before.
I have to... They can't lock away the soul! Please! You have to let me... I'm
Yep.
trapped. Let me... I have... Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Can't...
Hey, someone get that scalpel away from him.
Right, I've got it.
Good job, Clover. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. Gotta calm him down
Luna.
somehow.
Yes?
Are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Soparil Beta.
Soparil.
That's the anesthetic, the one that's in our bracelets.
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
Well, what?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry. Come on, Luna.
Okay, let me just...
Weird, I can't skip this. Nothing's been different. Not a single line has been different.
Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Thunk. Right into the shin bone. Like, she doesn't even, like, try and go into the sides. Just straight down the shin. Hurts like a motherfucker.
Respiration. According to these readings.
Okay, he's fine. Still can't skip.
Yes.
What about how long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little
Now,
guy.
what this does do is create a big problem for the next game,
That
which
might
is
be the
very soon.
virus it probably.
Yeah?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
not much. All I've seen.
You'd better not be lying.
Why would I've seen other viruses that do the same thing?
Yeah, all of this is the
So
same.
when Quark tried to kill him,
Yes, at least.
Nothing's changed.
Look at
Nothing's
this
changed.
immediate quarantine of any infected patient.
are you saying
I already explained this. That's
why not?
Theo ran through what he told the rest of us in the lab.
Then you're saying the news.
But the virus is clearly real. That Adam machine told us he was infected.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's a Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted. Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of
Well, but
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
Whoa, 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 Alice, what the hell? Explain.
As much as I would love to. I'm sorry, time's up. Hit the buttons
Time?
on your bracelet.
Shit, 5 minutes.
And we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
As if you'd tell us even if there was time,
Or
right?
would I? Who knows?
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
what are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
Huh. You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just...
Of course.
You have
All right,
nothing
let's
to
go.
worry about.
We're running out of time, people. Move!
Door open, we spilled into the warehouse. Please let me skip. Let me skip. Bum-ba-dum.
Chromatic doors have 5.
Okay,
They're
now we gotta
open.
decide.
We need to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
Let me. We made a decision. We've gone one peg. Okay. So fun. If I choose Betray on this one, it's almost a straight line. There's no other options. That's interesting. What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Option A, Clover and I go with Tenmyoji. Luna and Phi go with Dio. Kay and Alice go with Quark. Clover and I go with Dio. Luna and Phi go with Quark. Kay and Alice go with Tenmyoji. Clover and I go with Quark. We really, Tenmyoji and Quark can't go together. Kay and Alice pair up with Dio.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Name your male Zubat? Vibes. Zubats are whole ass vibes. How do we want to
I
pair
think
up?
the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
What do
The
you mean?
people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick. Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was Quark.
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me? Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know.
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
Glance over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradling Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was just a kid who tired himself out from playing too hard.
All right, bye. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
Well, I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but
They're both pairs now, though. Since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same doors.
yeah.
All right then, Sigma. What about you?
Well, let's see. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of 3 slots. All right. We'll finally do it. I'll take Dio. It means red doors for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? Feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
You okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Yeah. And I won't feel
Willing to
bad
do
betraying
option
Dio.
B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him. I promise.
What about Phi
No
and Kay?
problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B.
Maybe we can fix Dio. I don't think we're fixing Dio.
I will take the green door, correct?
Looks like we're all set. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds.
Coming!
I know!
With seconds to spare, we left across the threshold. He did thank us.
2.
Everyone has shit on him so
1.
far. However,
0.
he's deserved every second of it. We all started very civilly. And he shows to be an asshole.
Chromatic doors closing.
What are you gonna do? You know? All right, what door are we going through this time? What is this? 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Plus, he's a murderer.
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever. Yeah,
Are you
pretty
serious?
good, huh? Am I great or what? Huh? Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I wouldn't rule it out. Just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady?
Clover, I know what you've done in the past. I know what you've done. Lady's not the word. Badass? I'd use badass.
I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
I guess that's not mutually exclusive. That'd be rude. You're also a child.
Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
Thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
What door are we going through? Huh, center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. You and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Ooh, the lab. I don't think any of us have been here yet. Oh, no. Kay did come here one route.
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
Laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
Good idea. Might be able to find some of that Excelivir.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. Let's get started. And with that, we call it. We are officially at 18 hours. Not a single ending. Fuck. Okay. We're learning things. And that's important. Learning is important. Hands down, that Luna scene was so... It's the best scene in the two games. By far, it's the best scene in the two games. That was fucking excellent. And terrifying, and just so good. So I'm very excited for you to watch that, May. Because that ruled. You'll need to watch a bit before it, too, for everything to make sense, but it'll all get there. This is cool. I will be back Friday. Game 6, Leafs Boston tomorrow. Go Leafs go. They need to win to survive. So here's hoping for that. May, happy birthday. Thank you for always being a wonderful part of this little community. I hope you had a fabulous day, and I can't wait to see y'all again. Yuki, thank you for all the help early on. I fucking needed it. Woo! I'll see y'all then. Take care.